when it's over. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? It is the 8th of January, and I hope you're doing fabulous. It is a beautiful night here in South Carolina. I hope you're having a beautiful night as well, wherever you are. Guys, if you're new to this channel and you've never seen it before, you're in for a treat because there's a lot of good information found here. I dropped the podcast earlier today, guys. If you didn't know that, I dropped it at an earlier time because I wasn't sure if there was going to be any more information coming out today, and I'm trying to be on the straight and narrow, as you all know. I was up till 3 a.m. last night. I was doing commercials, trying to film those. I was trying to do videos and editing and all kinds of stuff, just trying to stay clear and balanced, right? Clean and balanced is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do, and I hope I can continue. Only way will tell. Only time will tell, right? So it's good to have you all here. The podcast again dropped early this morning. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. It's called compiled everything together that took place yesterday. How about our prez, right? I even made a video today. If you want to see it, I may drop it later on. I might throw it on YouTube. It's only about 3 minutes long, but it was a cool intro video that I thought I was going to use today. But I've just been so busy today, finding out that I bought a 4K camera. Thank you all. This is what donations are for. They're to enhance the quality of this channel. And, I don't know if it looks any different to you. I can see it looks a little different on my end, but I think I'm going to have to get probably a new computer, which I think I'm going to go Mac. I think I'm going to go like Red Pill 78 and go Mac. So we'll see. We'll see what takes place. I'm glad to have everyone in here today. There's 400 of you in here. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're new to the movement, please subscribe. Leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it, my friends, if you would do that. Sunny skies. Good to have you here. I know Shannon can't make it today, but that's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be gravy. We'll be good to go. Big news, right? Excuse me. Huge news today. Everything was just everything from what took place yesterday, and then Trump making the speech this morning, addressing the press. How about him walking through that door with the bright light, the sun coming through the bay window into the press room? A lot of symbolism, right? A lot of symbolism. I like it, and I think it's done on purpose. I think it's purposefully. If you think otherwise, just check it. I would just kind of look into that, because I truly believe that all of this we are watching is just, it's unfolding on purpose. I don't know on what level, I don't know what level this is all going on, as in like a spiritual level. If we're talking about, I don't know if we're talking angels and demons. I don't know. But it's crazy to witness. It's just it's very powerful, and I feel like it's happening. It's just worldwide. I think we're just gonna relieve the Iranian people. I think we're gonna move on to Israel. I think we're gonna move on to the Rothschilds and the Vatican and so on and so forth. If you didn't see this today, Meghan and Prince Harry they stepped down today as head of the royal family. I guess there was like a business portion of it or something like that. So, I don't know what the hell's going on, guys. There's a lot of weird stuff taking place. So we're just going to have to just sit back and witness it, right? That's what we're here to do. And then we spread the word when it pops up. But I just have a feeling like the way that the numbers are going on Twitter and stuff like that, whether it be Methods or Inevitable ET or Julian's Rum or Red Pill or, any of these people, I don't know, our numbers are going up. People are like, what the hell is this Q stuff? Like, there's something to this, and I'm liking it, and I believe in, spirituality. I'm faithful. I kind of like the conspiratorial side of maybe there is a deep state, maybe they're aliens, maybe they're underground tunnels, right? Who knows? I know there's a pedo going on right? We got this whole Jeffrey stuff has really stirred it up, right? Prince Andrew stuff's really stirred it up. It's starting to wake up a lot of people, you know? This whole World War III hashtag, meme this, meme that. There's a reason for it, guys. Does anybody else feel this? I want to get a little into this, guys. Does anybody feel like the days are like 30 minutes long? Like my days, I don't even remember yesterday. Like maybe it's because I do the news and I'm just like living day to day researching stuff, but it's like I feel like the time has sped up or something. I don't know what it is, but I think that's like a thing of ascension or something of that nature, where your time kind of like collapses and you're just kind of flowing through stuff. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just super stressed out and I'm just, you know, not realizing my surroundings or something. I don't know. Does anybody else feel like that? Yes, I'm seeing it in the chat. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yes, time is flying all day long. Days are shorter. The days are shorter. They are shorter. But even if this was a summer day, I just don't think it would be. It's not that the days are speeding by necessarily. It's almost hard for me to remember what took place like 3 or 4 days ago. And it's just like I'm more focused on what's happening right this second. So I don't know. It's very, very weird. The higher your vibration, the less you pay attention to time. Maybe so. Black Wolf 76. Maybe so. I don't know. I love living in the city. I'm being so sarcastic right now that every time an ambulance or a fire truck goes by, I can hear the siren. It makes me so agitated, but whatever. You know, guys, I want to let you all know, if you want to donate or super chat your questions to me while we start doing phone calls, you just do that. You go down to the bottom where the $sign is. You can donate and help keep this channel afloat. Again, we just bought a 4K camera. Those aren't cheap. And you can go to the PayPal, Patreon. Those links are in the chat. We have a PO box and True Reporting merch. I will be going through the PO box, I believe, in the middle of the week. The middle of next month. I will be going down there. Light of Jesus. Love you, Thomas. Thank you for all you do. Light of Jesus. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Great name. Thank you for the support and believing in what I do, guys. And again, follow me on Twitter if you have not already. It takes 30 seconds to make an account. There's so much information on there. You know, it's just moving extremely fast. And you know, what did somebody said something earlier? You wear a watch, dude. Yeah, I always wear the watch. Always have a watch on. Let's see. Somebody said something that took me. Your brain is in detox. It is. Right now, it's I am doing sobriety for a very long time. I'm gonna do it for a long time because I just need to. I've made I was getting out of control, and I just think it's time. You know, it's just I'm done. I don't want to do it. Do I get the urge? Of course. And I can be personal. You know, I can be personal. Some of you people who are evil out there, trolls, will probably use this for fuel to come at me or something like that. But you know, I'm just being honest. Most people aren't. But you know, this is I don't know. It's my decision that I wanted to do, and I've just been hitting up church, eating good, trying to exercise every day. Did not exercise today because got a little bit of a foot problem. I don't know what that is. It hurts though. A ball of my foot. And other than that, I'm just constantly putting out content, guys. Have you noticed the flow of content's gone way up? You know, this is just what I've been doing. This is just what I like to. I mean, I love to do it. Sometimes it can get extremely stressful, but other than that, it's kind of therapeutic. I love doing these live streams, by the way. So, you know, I really do appreciate it when you guys call in and talk. I love it. Best move ever, sobriety. Thank you, Daniel Skomsky. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you. And Power Pack 2 says, we got your back, Thomas. Thank you. I appreciate that. We do it. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for the channel. I'm doing it for my kid, my son. So this is the path I've chosen to take. Anyways, let me bring up the phone number. I have actually been on the phone for a while with Red Pill, so I was trying to get my lighting right. I felt like the lighting wasn't good, so now if it does look better, I feel like it's clear, so that's good. I felt like the lighting was a little weird, a little off. It made me look like I had jaundice or something. But let's see. Let me bring up this. Let me see. Right here. Move this over a bit. What about that plane going down, right? In Ukraine? Isn't that wild? 180 people dead? They accidentally just shot it out of the sky? I'm sure that, yeah. Are these people stupid? Like they just kill people, they don't even care? Heartless, man. Heartless. There you go, guys. If you want to call in, you can call in. Thanks, Lucy. I appreciate that. Let me get a bottle of water, okay? 1 second. Oh man, I got this new water, ionized hydration, ionized water. What's it to you? Oh man, had to clean the throat. Little bit dry there. Yeah, very southern. I noticed that. I'm gonna wait till the room fills in, then we'll go from there. What is it? Yeah, he thought it was an accident. I don't know. You can't get the super chat to work? If you can't get the super chat, then you can go to the PayPal. That works just as well too. And Google doesn't mess with it. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Thanks, Mama Bear. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's alkaline water. Good. I don't do the tap. I'm a little nervous about the tap. Right? Uh-oh, you can see the side of my thing. What side is this on? Is it really over that far? Dude, that's ridiculous. There you go. Love Vibration Nation. Lapses in time happens because God, hold on, let me read that. That looked kind of very interesting. Lapses in time happen because God opened doors that were closed but before are open. Edgar Casey said so. And it says here, story of the soul will minimize pain of ascension. I completely agree with that. And guys, when you guys call in, please right now, mute your stream. Please mute the stream. Okay? I would greatly appreciate it. Let me get another swig of water and we'll get on with it. Maybe we'll go, if we go long, we'll go long, okay? You want to go long? We'll go long. What? Yeah, guys. So just if you want to, we can. Let's just make sure we're showing support, and I'll do that for you, okay? This is free content. My platform's your platform, so let's get this thing on the road, right? Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Who is this and where are you from?
Thomas, what's up, dog? It's Shane, Navy vet, where we go one, we go all.
What's up, Shane? You doing good, my friend?
I am, dude. I haven't talked to you in a while, man.
Yeah, man. We're moving along. We're pushing forward over here.
Yeah, you
Can't
bro.
complain.
Hey, do you follow 77 Cab on Twitter?
I don't know. Let me look.
You need to, bro.
Oh, yeah, I do.
He's on it, dude. Like, this whole, I don't know if you follow Vincent Kennedy with his, with his tweets and how POTUS tweets like
77
minutes
cab
later. 777 cab. You got to watch her videos, dude.
I see her.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it is completely bonkers.
Oh, I am following her.
Okay, good. Because the something big is coming.
Bro, you know what's weird, Shane? Is I just started following her today.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that
I've been
weird?
following her. Oh, yeah, it's weird, dude. It's like fate, destiny kind of shit.
I don't know about that JFK Jr. stuff, but other than that, I'll give it a whirl.
Dude, you got to watch her series number 7. POTUS confirms it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it talks about the P's and the Q's. Dude, just watch it. I'm just telling you, dude, it raised the hair on the back of my neck.
I will. What video is it? Is it like it's
on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is Kellyanne Hub News. But she's also on Drop State.
Okay, Kellyanne what?
Hub.
Kellyanne Hub
News, yeah.
Kellyanne Hub News. Check that out, guys. Shane says that she's putting out some crazy stuff. I'll have to look at it.
Dude, I mean, it ties completely in, and it's not like bullshit. I mean, it's like the timestamps, it's completely legit. And Q's been dark, but dude, there's no doubt in my mind Q's on Twitter.
Oh, for
there's
sure.
No doubt.
I don't know who it is, though.
I think the big thing's coming is going to be that. I think that we're to a point now that they've exposed just how corrupt mainstream media is, that people are just, they're awake, that they're going to accept it. You know, and this whole shit with Iran, him talking about back channels, him talking about Project Looking Glass. You go back to, I don't remember what post it is. It says Iran, then Kenya, then Iran. Look what the frick's happened.
Yeah.
First it was Iran, then we had Kenya this weekend, and now we have Iran again. I mean,
Kenya was in the news today, talking about that they were trying to wage war with somebody, but it was with Americans.
Yep. So yeah, dude, it's getting real, man. It's getting real.
Yeah, I think it's very real. Actually, I know
then you
it
got these blue check marks trying to say that their IP addresses were, you know, compromised by QAnon.
Yeah, don't say the word. No, I mean, I'm not saying you could say that word, but I'm talking about. But the P word. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you had Ricky Gervais. I mean, come on. You don't think this shit's planned?
Dude, this is in the first week of the new year.
Bro, it's about to get real.
Yeah.
And I'm comfy, dude. I am so comfy. I'm just ready for this shit to just... I'm just ready for it to go.
What about I'm going to play the video. I don't know. Yeah, I'll play it for you guys that I made today. I got to find it. I got to mute it, though, as soon as it plays. Yeah. I kind of put it all together real quick. God, I hate those sirens so much. Our spy plane's destroyed in Kenya. Is that what happened? I know something happened there, but I'll show the video here in a little bit of what I made. It's only like a minute and a half. I'll throw it up on...
yeah, did you see those pictures of Obama with TMZ and he had a freaking ankle bracelet on?
Yeah, watch that, though, because I heard that was a thing, too. It sends out like a thing for sharks. I would be wary of that. Yeah. I think it sends out like a pulse underwater to keep them away. And I looked it up. I did look into that because I was going to do a podcast on that. And I was like, well, those things really do exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dude, everything Q has told us for the past year and a half, we're right there. I'm just waiting for someone to ask the question.
Bro,
I don't know why they haven't.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, is ask the question. Ask the question. I want two things to happen. I want them to ask the question, and I want these algorithms freaking lifted so that we can get more and more people into this show. I want There should be, me and Red Pill should have like 5 million subscribers, and we're just just sitting here. I hate it.
The only way you can wake people up from program mind for 50 plus years is to piss them off. Because like Q says, there's more good people than evil people, but there's good people that are asleep. The only way you wake them up is to show them that they're being suppressed.
Right.
So, I think everything we're watching is a freaking movie, man. It's already happened. It's already happened, dude.
I don't know what's happening. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I know people say it's a movie. I say it too, but I don't know really what's happening. You don't know really what's happening, bro.
Everything, it just blows my mind.
I know, dude. Everything's upside down.
15 steps ahead.
How?
And that you see, and then you see these reports come out, and you go by the Bongino rule, give it 72 hours, and bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, it changes. It's just like, what the hell are we looking at?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what this reality is, and people are like, are you slipping or blah, blah, I'm like, no. Like,
it's just mind-blowing. You can't wrap your mind around it.
You can't, and I'm telling you, bro, this is not even anything. I don't care what we know right now. I want to let everyone out there know. There's almost 1,000 people watching. I don't think any of us know. I think we know
what the true.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think it's something that me and you, it's gonna hurt us. It's not gonna hurt us. It's gonna like break us down. It's gonna be earth shattering.
Dude, I've been saying this ever since I've started following 17. And I've been woke, dude, since I was in high school. My dad was a huge Reagan fan. He was a huge JFK fan. Mm-hmm. And he told me, he's like, dude, this is all bullshit. The world we live in, and, I lost him in 2003 to cancer. But
sorry, my man.
I was red-pilled years. And
how old are you?
I'm 48.
Okay.
So I've been red-pilled a long time, but, there was never anything you could do. You could sit and bitch about it, but then you just go with the flow. Sure. But now we have a voice. Now we see shit happening, and everything that we thought has been validated.
I understand. And people are in here and I get this, guys. I totally get this, that people are saying God wins, it's biblical and everything like that. Real quick, it's Shane, right?
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. 181-22436. Thank you so much for the super chat. Fight media bias at stopmediabiasnow.com. Love you, Thomas. Thank you. 181-22436, dude. I appreciate it. Mikey Johnson, it will be biblical. Thank you for getting back to the subject. Okay.
But, see, I think, dude, really, in my heart of hearts, this is the second coming of Christ. Okay.
I do understand. I think it's even, and I think it's bigger than that, dude. I don't even want to say what I think. I think it's just going to, dude, I think this is like angels and stuff, bro.
I mean, bro, if you look at President Trump's lineage and you look at what he said decades ago, and the fact that he even said, I'm the chosen one. He looked up at the sky. He knows.
Yeah.
This is the point in time he was meant to be here. He's like a Moses.
Right, and I know, dude. What if he's like an archangel or something?
Yeah.
And what if we're dealing with literal, what if, this is what I'm going to say, and please, if this rubs you the wrong way, just understand that it's just me being I'm just speculating. Somebody said, what was it? Mikey D said nothing changes until the Federal Reserve is eliminated. This is true. You know, I mean, there's a lot that will, but that's going to come. And the letter agencies are dismantled. Mikey D says nothing changes until the Federal Reserve and the three-letter agencies are dismantled. I totally get that. We're kind of looking a little further into that. What I think, and it's going to be in our lifetime. Don't get me wrong. I don't think this is going to be an 8-year thing. I don't think it's going to be a 10-year thing. I don't even know if we get to 8 years. I don't even know what the hell this is. But what I want to say...
if you read the Bible, it says 7 years of sovereignty, 7 years of peace, and then Armageddon.
Yes.
So, I mean, dude, I'm just glad I'm on the right side. I mean, I was raised in a Christian home. My grandfather was a Pentecostal preacher. But religion just rubbed me the wrong way because my mom followed Jim Baker, the PPL, and she would give them money. And I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you giving them money when you can't even afford groceries? And I was like in high school, elementary. Shit, I get up 6 a.m. to go to school, and she's watching PPL crying. And I'm just like, it rubbed me the wrong way. And
sure. Well, you felt that way for a reason. You know, you knew.
Yeah,
you knew
and then you find out that religion, it's all a scam.
Yeah.
Your relationship with God is within you. You don't have to go and tithe and give your money to these false prophets.
True. What if it's this, man? What if it's this? And then I got to let you go because I've been on the phone with you for a minute. No offense or anything, because it was a good conversation.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I want to say, what if this place was good? Like, what if it was good before, and then what if it's been transformed? It was hell. Like it was literally transformed into hell, and then all of us.
Well, I'm just gonna leave you with this, and then we'll hang up.
Okay.
The Bible says, "Heaven on earth."
Exactly.
Period, point blank. Let's just leave it at that, brother.
All right, man. Heaven on earth.
All right, man. All right, love you, dog.
All right, Shane. Love you too, man. See ya. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so, you know, what if it was that? What if it's like, I like Shane. He's got good points. I like that. What if it is like that? What if this is like, what if it was purity here and then it got taken over because of duality of good versus evil, and then we just let evil take over so that we could knock it down and out forever, and then again, just like Shane says, bring heaven onto earth, right? Like, what if that's what it is? Like, even wrap your minds around, like, is this planet even real? Is this like this desk? Is this stuff around us even real? Like, our consciousness, our brains create what's around us, right? That's crazy to think about. Like, what we take in with our mind, with our eyes, our brain creates it. So obviously we can manifest our own realities, right? And it's like, how, if that's true, how are we all doing it at the same time? Or is it just me doing it? I don't know, man. What if this is like, I'm not even gonna say it's like an acid trip or something. I've never done acid, but I'm just saying, like, and I'm not trying to besmirch any of this, but it's like you have to take your mind down these like tangents and just be like, what? Why me? Why am I here? Why am I witnessing this? Right? We're all God. We're all God's children. We are what He is, right? We're all connected as one. It's all our reality. I don't know. I think it's just so big that 99.9% of people are going to be put in the hospital. I don't think it's the pedo stuff. I don't think it's any of that. I think it has something to do with our complete perspective of reality that exists, that we take in and that we focus and look at. I don't know. I think it's way too intense for us, guys. I think it's way too intense, and it's going to happen, and we have to do it. And maybe it's for us to free us off this planet. Maybe it's to free us from this reality. I don't know. Hey, welcome to True Reporting live call-in show. Who is this and where are you from?
Hi, this is Fred from New Hampshire. How you doing?
Hi, Fred. Does anything that I've said make sense to you, or does it sound like a bunch of rambling?
No, it sounds awesome. I don't mean to change the subject, but I really wanted to get your input on this. I've been looking on the military specs op monkey on Twitter, and he's been talking about how the Ukrainian flight seems like a false F.
Sure.
It doesn't seem legit at all. To the point where he put down basically that they changed the tail number, and he went on the flight radar and he went under another radar thing, and it actually showed at the time of the crash that the plane was still in the air. And he shows lines of basically there was two lines, one where it was supposed to go to, and one where it was actually going to the point where it raised in altitude up to about 34,000 feet. One thing I thought of, which I'll just say one more thing that he said.
Sure.
He said there's 63. He said supposedly there's 63 Canadians on board.
Yes.
Of course, they don't want to show that there was any United States citizens, because basically Iran's trying to make it so we didn't kill any U.S. citizens or whatever. So this is a way of them still incite the fear into the mainstream media without any Americans getting hurt. So he puts in here, he goes, how come there's so many Canadians in Tehran? He goes, mercy, supposedly there's 63, but yet there was only 2 Ukrainians plus 9 crew. There was 82 Iranians. But the funny thing is if you look, it's a Boeing 737-800. This is my thoughts. And this is probably just being a conspiracist.
It's okay.
But
go.
If this is the FF, okay, my thought is DS has been going after Boeing bad. Like they've literally been trying to go after Boeing. I forget who it was today. They said that basically if you look at Q's post, it said that basically 7 out of 10 planes intentionally brought down. But if you look at the Boeing 737, this is my thought. You got 7 plus 3 plus 7 is 17, and then dash 800. So if it's a false FF to raise attention, then think of the Q800, because that was what it would spell out. And if you think of the Q800 plane, that was a flight by computer, basically.
A flight by computer?
Yeah, you remember the plane that actually went over the islands and it did a loop, and the guy was supposed to be like so
yes,
calm.
Yeah, that was a great podcast. Yeah. Good memory, man.
So basically, I think they're trying to tie that into with that post, saying that basically if this was a legitimate plane, that it was either taken down by a computer or it's a FF.
Well,
because
yeah.
One thing on the crash site, they have pictures of the crash site, and once again, there's no fuselage, there's no tires, there's no seats. They have a bunch of body bags, but they can just lay that down for just aesthetics, you know.
Yeah.
But they have I'm looking at a picture now, which it has a small hole in the wall, and it's the trucks, and then there's nothing. There's no plane. There's nothing. There's no engines. There's no fuselage. There's no landing gear. There's no seats. Nothing. No luggage.
I don't know, man.
You know?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, maybe we're getting, like, super conspiratorial, but we're supposed to. Our minds are supposed to question this stuff, man. Because it doesn't make sense.
I agree, but I didn't know if it was just them trying to put on a show to make it so that they could entice more fear into people.
Yeah.
I think that's their main goal.
I understand that, man. Fred, I don't really know. I don't know if it's like, if I'm like, just because I'm not drinking, and like I said, it wasn't like, it was like a super problem, but again, it was just, you know, a little too much, and I just haven't done it in so long. Like, what if my brain's like waking up even further right now, and then it's like we're, I don't know, like I'm questioning things even furthermore, like deeper and deeper. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you're right, dude? Everything, is this a movie, dude? What is this?
Yeah, but let me ask you, when you go to bed, do you dream or do you just think?
Bro, I dream.
A lot of people...
Dude, I haven't told you guys the story, and I'm going to tell you here in a minute. Go for it.
A lot of people just like, I'm one of those people that just, it's hard to turn my mind off. You know?
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I could literally just continue my dreams. I'd always remember my dreams, and I could put myself back in that same dream and just continue that dream.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that before. I've done that with nightmares. I've done that. It's hard for me to continue a dream, just a regular dream, like a good dream. But if I have a nightmare, I can hop right back into it because I don't want to, because it's so like in my mind. Yeah, it's too new. But Fred, I appreciate the call, man. This show's definitely going to go long. So we've got over 1,000 people in here. If anybody wants to donate, you most certainly can. Just $1 or $2. Just think of how much $1 would make it such a difference with 1,000 people in here. I would greatly appreciate it. Get some better lighting, so on and so forth. Get that new computer would be great. Yeah, Fred, I appreciate your call, dude. I feel like I'm gonna go on some tangents tonight. I'm really digging tonight's stream. I feel like I'm like connected or something right now. I'll let you go, and obviously we'll talk again. I'm sure I'll see or hear from you Friday. Is he gone? I guess he hung up. The Keystone Channel caller from Amsterdam at New NYEUN Red Pill News Channel up. Dude, thank you from Amsterdam. Big ups, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Dream. So people I'm starting to notice, by the way, Kevin, Sacrifice All, thank you so much for that big super chat. I greatly appreciate it. We've got to get in touch. I know I've just been kind of going through a lot, and I know you have too, my friend, and I promise you we're going to catch up. I promise. You have my word. Thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. I always play the music. And now you guys are just hearing it. Maybe it was just at such a low volume. I don't know. Anyways, what I wanted to say was I had a dream. I have a dream. No, I'm just kidding. I had a dream. Now, first off, I want to get a poll. Let's do a quick poll with everybody. There's over 1,100 people in here. Have you ever had a dream, a vivid dream of the president? You and the president. Anyone in that family? Have you ever had a dream with them in your dreams? Please let me know right now. And I'm gonna fix this camera because the corner. Stop swaying. Oh dear. Hey. Sorry. Yes. Wow. People are saying yes. No. Yes, sir. Yes. Wow. You forget what it was? That's crazy. Okay. Let me tell you, I've had multiple dreams. I think this is my 6th dream about these people, about this family. I have to fix this. This is driving me crazy. All up in the camera and sheet. Okay, so let me tell you about this story real quick. Somebody super chatted. Trump card says Trump constantly trolls about 16 years. What if he's talking about his 8 years in office, then DJT Jr. for 8 years? Think about it. Bro, I don't know. Last president. Read that book. Tell me time travel and all this stuff. That's what me and Linda are going to talk about. P.S. I know I'm all over the place. Probably have ADD, I don't know. But like, what if... We're going to talk about time travel, but again, I have my son this weekend, so it's going to be a premiere. I needed to let all you guys know. I think she's promoting that on her channel probably tomorrow. So anyways, the last dream I had, it was me, it was Trump, it was Melania, and I was Secret Service, and I had to get them to a place that I was really familiar with, extremely familiar with safely. That was the dream I had. It was more to do with Melania, but it was President Trump, and it was very real. And you know, and I've never had this happen before. It's in in my dreams, everyone talks telepathically. No one ever mouths words. It's always like I'm looking at them, and then it's just coming to me. I think that should be how everyone was. Anyway, she said Tomas. She didn't say Thomas. She said Tomas, which is extremely precise, right? That's really particular to have in a dream where your name is in a different language. Thomas, that's crazy that happened. Another one, I remember I was going through a really bad time, really hard time, and I had a dream about the president, and he was like, come here, and I was like, okay, and it was like at a rally, it was at something, and he gave me a hug, he embraced me, he's like, hey man, patted me on the back, he's like, everything is going to be okay. Trust me, everything's gonna be okay. And I remember I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy that I'm really like having these vivid dreams, man. I've never had a dream about the president in my entire life. I've never had a dream about meeting hardly anyone famous ever. I'm not talking about something, you know, famous like a movie star or dreaming about a movie or anything. I don't have dreams like that. My dreams are crazy. But like, this was really significant and it kind of blew my mind. So I don't know what that was. There's been multiple dreams. I'm not going to continue on and on and on about it, but it was just really weird that I've been having. Yeah, it's Italian. Very strange. Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Who is this and where are you from?
Hey, Thomas Elvis from New York.
What's up, Bubba? How are
Hello?
you? Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, listen, I'm going to come in quick, shooting from the hip.
Go.
I want to start this off with a prayer. Okay?
Go for it.
So I'm going to pray for you and for everybody listening, for everybody that's beyond them. So, Father, I'm going to ask you that before I speak, that you touch my mind, that you protect me, Father, that no message, no words come in, that what I'm going to speak now is going to be the word that you have told me to speak and nothing else, Father. I want you to pour your spirit over Thomas and every listener, and he knows that he's been talking to you and he asked you for this, and here it comes. You told me to tell him, and I'm going to tell him. So here I come, Thomas.
All right.
You've been confused. You're being confused, but stay focused. Mm-hmm. Stay focused. God of gods, that's it. Creation, all creation is his vibration from his word. There's nothing else. Everything else that we see is in the midst of the deceivers. Remember, we are fallen. We are not enlightened. We are fallen. Mm-hmm. And we are trying to find our way back through Christ.
Yes.
So we are in the midst of the deceivers. There's nothing else. Return to the original, mm-hmm. Thomas. There's mm-hmm. nothing else. Okay, I'm going to read you something real quick. Matthew 24.
Okay.
Jesus answered, "Watch out that no one deceives you. For many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah, and will deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see it that you're not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places." But you know what he also says?
What?
You know why we're all here in this show? Because he said, in the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. Thomas, this show was given to you with a purpose, and you know who gave it to you. You know how it got to you? You have your own conversations with him. Mm-hmm. Protect the show. And what I mean by that is always remember that the heart of it all is God and Jesus. The listeners know. There's listeners here that need to hear this. They know. They're asking, why? But that's the whole point, that at the end, his spirit will pour over us and we'll feel this overwhelming sensation of loving others, of sharing with others. Okay, but at the same time, we're going to see the total opposite as intense as well. It's not just one-sided. So the more you see us awakening and being more open and more fruitful and more fluid, we also want to see the other side get more dark and more vivid. So what I want you to understand is that this time travel and all this stuff is irrelevant, even though it could be real, because the devil has access to the same tools that the Lord has on the planet. Mm-hmm. It's all deceiving you. That's all it is. See, what I tell people is magic is corrupted science. That's all it is. Because no matter how you want to put it, you're still using the Creator's creation to do whatever you do. We're all inside a fish tank trying to create our own fish tank. That's all it is. But the main thing is that God is the focal point. Is the focal point. You need to keep your eyes on Him. If you have doubt of anything, He is the one you will finally go to and conversate with. He will enlighten you. Listen, Thomas, try this. Try this and you come back to me at 3:30 in the morning. Get out of your bed. I don't care how tired you are. Thomas, please just listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees by that recliner, that sofa, whatever it is that you sit and ask questions. Get on your knees right at that point and talk to Him.
At 3:30.
I guarantee at 3:30, it is the same time that the portals open. You know who's praying at that time very intensely? The people we dislike, the deep state, the Satanists. They're up chanting. They're up praying. They're up doing sacrifices versus sleeping. We've been asleep. Thomas, just protect us. That's what I'm saying. You need to protect us and don't let it come into your head, the thoughts. Remember what I said. Not all thoughts are from your brain.
No,
Remember,
I tweeted that out. Did you see me tweet that today?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, I was working.
You're good, man. I tweeted it out. I said, I think it was the last tweet I threw out there. I don't know why I tweeted it, but I did. Oh, I was just sitting there and I just got really, really uncomfortable. I had nothing on my mind. I said, when a thought of anxiety or fear slips into your thoughts unexpectedly, no way is that us doing that to ourselves subconsciously. An irrational fear of dread, no effing way would I do that to myself. I don't know what that is. And what I think it is, I think it's I think it's these people, what they've created, this thing, this entity or whatever they are, whatever it is just, I think it's like weaponized. Like the anxiety that we receive and the dread that we receive randomly is like a form of weaponization. Allow me.
I'm going to continue with the Bible.
Okay.
How dreadful it will be in those days for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Pray that your flight will not take place in the winter or on the Sabbath, for then there will be great distress unequaled from the beginning of the world until now, and never to be equaled again. If those days had not been cut short, you wonder why they're short? No one would survive. Because no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened. At that time, if anyone says to you, look, here's the Messiah, or there he is, do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. See, I have told you ahead of time. So if anyone tells you, there he is, out in the wilderness, do not go out. Or here he is in the inner rooms, do not believe it. For as lightning that comes from the east is visible even in the west, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. Wherever there is a carcass, the vultures will gather. Immediately after the distress of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. Then will appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven. And then all the peoples of the earth will mourn when they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with the power and great glory. I'm going to jump in. It says, truly, I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away, Thomas. This is for you. You know why. And this is for some of the listeners, and they know why. Today is not about politics. Today is remembering how this all started and why it started, and why your blessings, and why my blessings, and why all of our blessings. If we stray away from that, we will find ourselves in a place of confusion.
Yes.
Okay, Thomas, you know, I always show you love. I always
No,
call.
Elvis. I agree with you, man. There's a reason. I know the reason is God. I know the reason is love. I understand that, and I know that it's when you break it all down. I understand that. I do understand that. But there's another reason. There's another story to this too. Is that why do these people are doing something? They're worshiping something, and so,
I can tell you. Yeah.
I know. I mean, I know, Elvis. I know you can. I have to get to other people, but I just want to I want to throw in my 2 cents real quick. I understand and I believe everything that you say, man. I believe that, yes, God gave me this opportunity. I don't know why I'm doing this. I have no idea why randomly I just left everything and then did this. I don't know why. I have no idea what the purpose of this, I guess, is to help people understand. I guess it's like a place for people to come. I don't necessarily know. And I think if I did know, I think it would be so overwhelming. So I think God has blessed me with this train of thought that doesn't allow my thought process to go to that point, because I would get too overwhelmed, I believe. And I believe that he's blessed me with just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. And that's what I'm doing.
Yep. That's how he does. That's how it works. When God is involved, Thomas, you're going to see the difference, because everything's going to flow. It's going to flow. When God is involved, it flows. Nothing can stop.
I 100%, dude. I've been doing church. I mean, just going into church. And I tweeted this. I said, going to church, it's hard for me not to cry at church. Like, I have to kind of just put my head down and pray, and I just get overwhelmed every single time I'm in church. That's what happens now. And I haven't been to church. I don't know, man. I haven't been to church in years, over a decade. I haven't been to church. And I just was like, I have to start going to church again. I have to do this. So that's what I've been doing. And it's really, I look forward to it, man. I love it. And it really fuels me. There's something to it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's love. It's everything. It's very palpable.
The answer, 3:30 a.m., Thomas. The answer, you look for it, go get it. It's waiting for you. 3:30 a.m.
I got you, man. I hope I can do that tonight. I've been staying up pretty late, so I'll just set an alarm and just wake up and then do it and just see what occurs, man. I may give you, if you're not busy this evening, I may give you a call. Is that okay?
More than fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know you're East Coast too.
Yes, sir. God bless.
All right, Elvis. Thank you so much for the kind words, dude. Thank you. Hey,
You're
go
welcome,
ahead and just chat real quick so I can make you a mod, please. All right, I don't know if you heard that. Again, guys, I don't know the purpose of all of this. I think it's for us to come together. I think it's like a place to do this. I really don't know. I've just been under so much distress and everything that it's just really hard for me to really just kind of let my mind. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just be like, just let it go. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. So it's like, I don't know. Guys, if you're enjoying this and it's really making you feel good, I really would appreciate it if you would leave a like. We have a little over 500 and there's 1,200 people in here right now. So please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. And again, if you want to support the channel, please do so as well. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go take another call. Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. What's your name and where are you from?
Hey, Thomas. This is Joyce. Happy New Year.
Hi, Joyce. How are you? Happy New Year.
I'm good. You're detoxing.
Is that what this is?
You're drinking. Yeah, you're drinking. I saw you hold that up and you mentioned ionized water. I actually have several ionizers, water ionizers at my practice because it's one of the first things I start people out on, especially if I'm doing any kind of metal detox, because we do the testing for heavy metals and we test for deficiencies and all that kind of stuff. And one of the first things I do is I get them on ionized water. And it is one of the few things that will break the blood-brain barrier.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's good. It's really good. If you're not getting headaches or if nothing else is going on, you don't have like really, the run's really bad or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's all good. And it will. You want to talk about clearing up the brain and the brain fog? It just lets you have a lot of clarity. So just kind of sit on things, though. It's not like you have to come up with answers, but can I tell you what I know?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. First of all, let me back up your first caller, who was awesome, by the way. He talked about Kellyanne Hubbs. Let me tell you about Kellyanne Hubbs. That girl can decode. She is amazing. I mean, she blows my mind, the connections that she has made. In regard to, I hate saying this because I know how crazy it sounds, and it makes us, I don't talk about it because it just, we don't need any more bad publicity, right? The JFK, she's got confirmation. It's unbelievable. That's all I can tell you. You know how there's decoders out there? Well, she's unbelievable. You watch her YouTube. The other thing that might help you, and if you go to church and it makes you feel good, then I say, go for it. But I will tell you this, there's very few churches that are teaching the truth. They're giving people milk. And the Bible talks about moving on from milk to basically like grown-up food, like meat. And the milk is all great. It makes people feel good, but they're not giving the truth. And it's just like watching, I can't even stand watching, I call it lamestream news. I can't watch MSM. It drives me crazy. Well, the churches do too, but that's what happens when you've read the Bible, you've asked for His Holy Spirit, and you have understanding. Because here's what's happening. You know how there's a frequency that is showing up, and there's no explanation for it, no solar anything, nothing going on that can explain it, right?
Correct.
Okay. It is heaven. When it says He created the heavens, okay, that's more than one. That's dimensions. And the heavenly heavens where Jesus resides is coming in. It's literally when people, and this is where I'm gonna offend some people out there, because I've seen people in the other chats going, "Oh, I'm saved, I'm born again, and I'm going to heaven. I'm gonna be raptured. I'm gonna float up." Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not right now. The Bible doesn't tell you that. You've got to wipe the program. And what I mean is just like a computer, wipe the church program from your heads, people. He is coming here. Heaven is coming to earth. And when heaven, another dimension, is going to be coming here, you bet your sweet bippy we're going to feel it. It's going to make a difference in everything. In us, in our vibration, in frequency around us, in the everything's got a frequency. I use rice machines when I'm working with people that have cancer. That's frequency. Everything has a frequency. And if that's what's coming in, that's what the Bible tells us. If you don't mind, I want to read you something. And I know people are on your chat going, "Oh, enough about the Bible." But you know what? This is something that I want you to know, and I want the callers to know, or not the callers, but the people in your audience. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but just a little bit. It says, "You are my refuge," speaking of God, "and my stronghold, my God in whom I will trust. You, speaking of us, you will not be afraid of anything dreadful by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that walks in the gloom, nor of the destruction that despoils at midday. 1,000 will fall at your very side, and 10,000 at your right hand. To you it will not come near. Only with your eyes, our eyes, will you look on and see the retribution itself of the wicked ones. You have made the Most High Himself your dwelling. No calamity will befall you." Here's what the Bible says, you guys. People are like, "Oh, the Great Tribulation is coming. Armageddon's coming." I got news for you. We're in the Great Tribulation. And you know what you're feeling is going to happen? It's Armageddon. And it is not going to touch us. It is not going to touch us. It's going to take what it says in the Bible is that we need to stand, and that Trump, by the way, if there's another station you guys want to watch to explain, she is so awesome at explaining everything that Trump's doing in Bible terms, she has done a deep dive, which I also did. You guys, Trump is in the line of Judah. He
Right.
is in the very direct line of Judah. He's also heir, and it looks like he's basically the king of Scotland. Did you know that?
The king of what?
Scotland.
Okay.
Just do your homework, do your research, and you'll find it. And you know how he's always talking about that magic wand?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the stick. That stick is talked about in Jasher, which is part of the Apocrypha. And I think he's got that stick. And if you read about that stick, Moses had it. It was passed down. Aaron had it. It's like a magic wand. That's what it's like, except not the kind of magic that we're thinking of that, that is demonic. But anyway.
He's also referring to Obama saying that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And who knows where it was at? I don't know, but there's something that he's got. There's no doubt. There's just no doubt. There's like so many things that happen, and it's like there is no coincidences. Not the kind of things that we've been seeing, but that's what you're feeling. You're feeling a couple different things, because I'm feeling it too. Everybody I've been awake for a long time, because of my daughter. I've been awake for 20 something years, but this is different. This is different. There is something happening. And I believe that it talks about the basically the righteous taking the wicked and putting them at his feet. Well, what is Trump doing? So that he can destroy them. Trump's not going to have to do anything. He is going to destroy them. That's what this is all about. And then we're going to go into the millennium. And the millennium is under Christ, his reign. And that's what we're feeling come in. And if you go to this channel, she's awesome. It's Melissa. Her Freedom Force Battalion. And you will love it, because she brings the scriptures into everything that's happening right now. She does the Q drops. She does the Q drops, and then she explains it, and she is right on the money. And it's just, it's exciting. Every time I watch her, I'm like, yes, I feel so good, because she's confirming everything I've read and that I understand. And I read the Bible inside out. I don't go to church, because I've tried all kinds of churches, and I'm like, yeah, that's, and she was listening to Perry, Perry Stone, and she was like, okay, that's good. And then she got right to the end and gave a bunch of garbage. And that's what Mark Taylor talks about. They've all been infiltrated. They're either giving out garbage, or they're giving people just enough, and then, and then they switch it up and they tell you something that's not true, just like the mainstream media. But something else I wanted to tell you, Red Pill, he was right. If you go to the Q drops and you put Iran in, it brings up that bomb, that explosion that just went off in Kenya. Mm-hmm. It was at Manda Bay. Well, go read Q drop. I think it's I've got it up here. Q drop 947. And he's right. I mean, it might have a double meaning. He was thinking it meant, I won't say the word, something brotherhood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it says Iran next, RT days after, RT Kenya. No coincidences. Track, important. MB, boom. Well, it's not, I don't think it's necessarily going to have a boom after so-and-so brotherhood. But after Manda Bay, boom, yeah, it would. So that was a good catch there.
Yeah, me, him, and Methods have been taught. Us three talk behind, offline to each other, and we were talking about that. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, it does have double meaning. There is double meaning, and I think it has to do with Manda Bay, yes, but it also has to do with brotherhood. And I think that's the next thing that's going to pierce the veil, is the brotherhood. So we will see. Yeah,
because it's got to go into Israel, because Israel's next, and that all ties in.
Correct. So we've been talking about that, we will see. So Joyce, I appreciate the phone call. Always, I love the enthusiasm. Thanks for the kind words, and
keep drinking the
enjoy every
ionized
time
water.
you call.
Yeah, keep drinking the ionized water. It's
I
good
will.
for you. It's really good for you. Yeah, it'll keep things clear, and you keep yourself busy because I know what you're trying to do, and and bless your heart, and I will pray about it, and
Thank
you
you.
keep on the right path. Okay.
Thank you, Joyce. I really do appreciate
All
that. I
right.
need it.
Yeah, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be great.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll let you go.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, guys. So, yeah, I agree with Joyce. I know things can get a little dicey on here when we start talking about religion. So, I don't know if that's part of the psyop or what it is, but just be kind to one another. This is open forum, so just respect. Just respect. Don't make waves. If it makes waves, I don't think it's supposed to. Just block it out and wait for the next caller, right? We're good. And that has nothing to do with anyone who's called today. I just don't want anybody from here on out to get, triggered or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. Again, guys, please hit that like button. We got 694 and 1,200 people watching. So please continue to hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Who is this and where are you from? Are you there?
Thomas?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me, Thomas?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this? Then where are you from?
This is Steve, and I'm from California.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
I'm awesome. I am awesome. Hey, your callers are really, really awesome. These guys are I'm really enjoying all this. This is my first time calling in.
Well, Steve, I appreciate it, man. We got a good group here. Again, guys, if you are enjoying this, if you want to show support, I would really appreciate it, as it really does help the channel. It really does help the channel. Steve, what's on your mind tonight, man? I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Yeah, well, I was wondering if I could plug my my website. It's,
if you want to.
StopMediaBiasNow.com.
Oh, Steve, thank you, my friend. Absolutely, you can plug that. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for your super chats. Anytime you want to come on and do that, you're more than welcome to. Tell me about this.
Okay, well, it's kind of like you. I ended up getting unemployed a little while back, and I didn't know what to do with my life, so I started this website.
Okay.
And what we're dealing with is media bias, and I know just about everybody sees media bias, but
how can you not?
Yeah, I know, but the problem is nobody really knows what they can do about it. Nobody thinks they can do anything about it.
Right.
And the good Lord has given me a way to figure it out. There is something that we can do about it. We are in control of our destiny here. Now, the thing is that, man, I am nervous. Man,
don't be nervous. I'm just a guy. Just go with it, my man. You're fine. Steve, seriously, this is just an internet show.
I'm probably talking to more people right now than I ever have in my entire life.
You're good. Don't even think about it, man. Don't even think about it. We're listening.
So most people don't think they can do anything about media bias, and they're wrong. What
can we do?
Is happening here? Well, the boycotts don't work. And the reason boycotts don't work is because the media doesn't get paid directly by the viewers.
Correct.
They get paid by the advertisers that run ads on the program.
Absolutely.
So what I've been able to do with my spare time is I've been able to create StopMediaBiasNow.com. And what I'm doing is I'm targeting ABC, NBC, and CBS evening news, the big three broadcast channels, and I'm logging all the commercials. So all us people that don't have time to run out and do all this stuff, we can actually see who is supporting ABC, NBC, and CBS Evening News with their advertising dollars.
There can't be that many. I mean, if you watch the Golf Channel or anything like that, I know NBC's way bigger than the Golf Channel, but if you watch anything like CBS and these sort of things in the morning, I mean, it changes. Like if you're watching The Price is Right, or you're watching you're watching a soap opera, most of the commercials have to do with like orthopedic pillows and like medicine, and they're pandering to a certain demographic. So I think like there can only be so many sponsors out there per big three, right?
Oh, there's a ton of them. For the last, we tabulate the data, and for the last 2 weeks, there was a total of 72 advertisers.
Oh wow! Okay, that's still not that much.
Well, they ran 491 ads for a 2-week period, and they purchased a total of 13,110 seconds of ads. Now, if you assume that the advertiser spent $60,000 for a 15-second ad, you will end up, the total money that they're bringing in a 2-week period is $52 million. It's just staggering. And here's the thing that everybody needs to understand. We boycott and we think that we're doing all that we can about it. Well, the bottom line is it doesn't really matter if you're watching one of these news programs. If you purchase a product from one of the advertisers and they turn around and spend some of their advertising dollars on fake news channels like ABC, NBC, and CBS, a small chunk of your money is actually going into supporting these things.
Correct.
So, what I've found out is that the advertiser or the broadcasters themselves, they're just evil. They're plain out evil, biased, and corrupt. They're using bias by omission, which is basically ignoring all good things about conservatives, all good things about Trump, all good things about American things that make America great.
Correct.
And simultaneously, they're ignoring all the bad things about liberals.
Yes.
So
the enemy of the people.
They are the enemy of the people. And they're no better than Pravda and Russia and whatever the name of the thing is in China, or any other communist-style controlled media outlet.
Sure.
So what my website is doing is we're tabulating all this data, all the different customers, and we're compiling lists. And I'm also running out and I'm getting email contact information and tweet contact information for all these products and all of these companies. And I create I call them email blasts.
Okay.
But what they do is you can go to a web page and contact all 78 of the sponsors or of the different companies. That 78 companies, there was actually 118 different products in this last 2-week period. So you can contact all of them. It takes less than 5 minutes for you to contact them with a petition, basically letting them know that you're not happy with their product or that company because they are supporting the media.
Absolutely.
With their advertising dollars. And what I know is if enough people actually contact these companies, the companies will start dropping their advertising from the mainstream media.
What you got to do, man, this is what you need to do. You need to send me an email with these numbers, and when you post on this channel, you got to get on Twitter too, Steve. You're on Twitter?
Yeah.
Get on Twitter. Yep. Get at me. Start hitting me with these numbers, and then we'll just start spamming the hell out of these companies. That's what we need to do. I think that's a good game plan. And Steve, we get it. That we need to do this. I promise you. And we all know that they're the enemy of the people. Everyone in this room, there's 1,200 people right now. 1,200 people know what the hell's going on. And I think this is a great idea that we spam the hell out of them and we complain about this crap. We talk to them about this, and hopefully they'll pull their advertisers. And Steve, I want to tell you this, man. I thank you so much for the donations. I really mean that. You have no idea. I just bought a really nice camera for the show. I need to get more stuff. All money, all donations that are sent to me go right back into this channel. Always know that, guys. So I'm trying to prove it to you instead of you guys maybe questioning. I don't think you do, but I get a little paranoid with that. I try to show you where your money goes. So Steve, I greatly appreciate your call. I don't mean to cut you off. I just have to get through more phone calls, my friend. Mm-hmm. You call back Friday. We could pick
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. Anytime, Steve. Just follow me on Twitter. Just say, hey, this is Steve. And stopthemediabias.com?
It's stopmediabiasnow.com.
Stopmediabiasnow.com. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to that, my friend. Keep in touch with me, okay?
You got it.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, my friend. Thank you.
Take care. Continue the good fight, okay?
You get them. Amen.
Amen. All right, my man. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Old Steve out there fighting the good fight. I like it. I like Steve. We need to take down these big three. Let me say thank you to Floricio, please, real quick. Here we go. If you were upset about salami, I love that, getting killed, then you are not an American and on the wrong team. Thank God I'm awake and on the right team. God bless our strong POTUS that takes the BS, and God bless people like you, Thomas. Thank you, Floricio. Longtime caller. Did you get your handwritten letter by any chance? I greatly appreciate everything you do for this channel. You have no idea how much it really helps. It means a lot. It's overwhelming. I'm telling you, the love and support that this channel receives is great. The channel is getting bigger. Are you seeing it? You don't understand. You probably don't. But do you understand how suppressed this channel is? Look at the numbers. Look at Red Pill's numbers. I know he's suppressed, and this has nothing to do. Me and Red Pill are best friends. Okay, we're very, very close friends. I can see that my channel is way more suppressed by some reason. I think it's because I wear the MAGA hat, that I have POTUS in here, that that I've been in these news articles. He hasn't been in these news articles, and he's lucky for that. It's not saying he's a bigger channel than me, right? He's bigger than me. But what I'm saying is that the reason that this suppression is so heavily done is because I've been in the Huffington Post. I've been in the New York Times. I've been on these things, and throughout the 2 years that this channel's been around, it's gotten worse and worse. But you still understand that we pull in, even with Linda. We get Linda in here, more people show up. We get like over 3,000. With Red Pill, over 3,000. Right now alone, we have 1,200 people in here. There's a lot of suppression on this, guys, and we're still breaking through. There's something palpable about that. There's something special about this channel, and you're in the right place. What are you going to rather be spending your time out boozing or watching some stupid movie that lulls you to sleep, or you can be in here calling in, getting this stuff off your chest, right? This is therapeutic for me just to listen to you guys. I learned so much, and I thank all of you, each and every one of you who leaves a like, who donates, who retweets me, who follows me on Twitter, who hits the PayPal up, who buys merch. All of that stuff goes, it really does help me focus on this. It helps the channel grow. We've put on, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit of some statistics about this. We have put on, in the past 2 months, almost 15,000 subscribers. That's a lot. Under the amount of suppression that this channel's under, it's very, very strong. We are kicking our way to the top. We're not just standing there and, letting the waves take us. No, we are fighting our way to the top on this channel. And I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Always know that. I love all of you. We're all in this together. There's no there's a reason that was created. Where we go one, we go all. There's a reason that we hashtag that and we stand by that, because we're loyalists. We're all loyal to each other. I'm loyal to you. You're loyal to me. This is what we do. This platform is your platform. I don't just say that to say that. I mean that. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. Enough with that rambling. I like to go on those sometimes. It just kind of flows through me. I don't know what it is. 181-22436. I wish I could do more, Steve says. You deserve so much more. StopMediaBiasNow.com. Thank you, Steve, man. Great phone call, by the way. You call back anytime you want to. You plug what you're doing, because you're kicking it, right? You're making waves, and I like it. I like that. Okay? Thank you. Wagon Wheel. My man, where you been, Wagon Wheel? It's been amazing how far True Reporting has come, and I can't wait to see what 2020 brings us. Best callers, best live feed chat room. Love you, man. Wagon Wheel, bro. Thank you. Wagon Wheel's been with us since almost day one, I would say. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. I miss you, man. Thank you. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and take another call. True Reporting Live welcomes you. Who is this, and where are you from?
Hi, this is Sharon. Am I on?
Hi, Sharon. You were on True Reporting Live.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted to say you're great. You just said what your purpose was. There's 3,000 on that you red pilled last week.
Yes.
That's your purpose. I mean, come on. This is plain. Just wanted to say Mark Taylor said that Satan's timeline has been denied. In other words, just the evil guys, the cabal, their timeline's been denied. It's their Armageddon, not ours. The 8 has been reconnected because God's laws snap everything back into place. It's scientific. It's proven. It's the golden cube thing, right? And everybody's going to have to go through a detox. It's not just you. You're going ahead of everybody else. We're all going to have to go through detox, because as this pure energy that goes back, past the Big Bang, the scientist was saying, this energy, it's gonna come in as we can take it, individually. I mean, it's gonna be here, but God only does things as much as you can take, right? This heavenly Father we have, right? This energy.
Yes.
So that's what you're doing. You're waking people up, because you'll notice, like the scientist said when he was talking about Looking Glass and the golden cube and the energies as they turned it up, the evil ones who were dedicated to evil couldn't take it. It would destroy them. And so when you're waking people up, you're waking them up to, hey, this is the truth. This is a reality. And they're able to take more in. It's going to be like Adam before the fall. It's not going to be some, keep your boots on the ground and your common sense as your focus. It's going to be as God loves us, and it's going to be as we can handle it. It's not going to be more than that. It will be, but we're all going to come into this before the fall of Adam, like it was in the garden. That's what this is all about.
I agree. I don't think God would throw us a curveball that we can't handle. I think we can handle everything he throws at us. And anything that's difficult is to help us grow and understand it. And and this is a motto, and I don't even know where the hell this came from, to be honest. It's kind of popped in my head one day that I've kind of been living by for probably a couple months now. It's very strange, is that whatever the universe throws at you, you adjust to it and you move forward. And I don't know where that came from, but that's what I've been doing. I just adjust to it. I put my head down. I kind of embrace it. I adjust my life to it, and then I move forward. It's almost,
and he's got you at the end, man. He's got your back. So, we don't have to be afraid. This is the one thing. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. So just focus on that. All this fear stuff that's coming around. There are entities. They're not good, a lot of them. and you're going to hear from them, and you're going to think, because they've been around a long time, they know what you sound like, so they're going to sound like you, but just go, no, just refuse it. Go, no, I'm not thinking that, no, I'm not afraid. Gee, God has not given me a spirit of fear, and you're going to come out on top of this, man, because he's got you in his hand, and everybody is learning. You're red pilling different people every week, all the time. So you're awesome. And so is Linda. Oh, this is the last thing before I go.
Go for it.
And that is, Linda was talking about ley lines. Well, most of the ley lines that converge in the United States converge on Salt Lake City, Utah. And that Skinwalker Ranch is 162 miles east-southeast of Skinwalker, of Salt Lake, whatever, on a ley line. So, just check that out.
So
and
that Skinwalker, I think she said that. Didn't she say that it was on a ley line?
She speculated whether it was.
Okay, so yeah, you're saying it is. Okay, good. Yeah, that's I do know about ley lines and all that kind of stuff. It's very there's a lot of strong energy there. The
underground base that's there near Salt Lake, she mentioned it, has been neutralized. I was reading the other day. There's a whole bunch of bases that have been neutralized and some that are still under the control of the cabal. And, I'll try to send that to you. But anyway, you're doing a great job. God bless you.
Thank you.
Keep it, just keep grounded, dude. We all have to detox.
Absolutely. I don't know why I'm doing it now, but it's something is just internally saying, do this now.
Yeah, you're moving with the Spirit, man.
God, it's hard, though.
That's all the Bible is. It's that beyond the Big Bang, our Heavenly Father has given us a guidebook. And it's lots of code in there, but gets it done. And
absolutely.
Stick to it.
I will.
All right. Love you, dude. Good show. Ciao.
We'll see you. Thank you. Love you too. Let me see, guys. Yeah, I'm streaming the rally tomorrow. I stream every rally. What's it to yous? Let's see here. I know it's in Ohio. It is tomorrow. It's at. I'm trying to give you the time. If my internet would work. Come on, you garbage. Toledo, Ohio. At 7 p.m. tomorrow. 7 p.m. You want to stream the rally? We do it every time. Every time. There's one Thursday and there's one Tuesday. Okay? And my birthday's Sunday. We might have a birthday show. I don't know. I think I have my son. I'll have my... it's Sunday. I won't have him, so we might do something Sunday. Might do a birthday show or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. But I am streaming this. I am streaming the rally. I'm streaming POTUS's rally. And you better believe it's going to be insane. Ohio's crazy pumped up. That's a huge football state. They love POTUS. They're hyper. They're pumped up. They're a great crowd, and everything that's taken place in the past 7 days is mind blowing. So you better believe he's going to be dropping some bombs, not just on Iran's head. Let's go. Hey, welcome to True Reporting Live. Who is this and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Polly Thomas. How are you?
Hi, Polly. I'm good. You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Listen, about a year and a half ago, my friend came over to me and told me that Hillary Clinton was eating babies. And I was like, oh, my gosh, you're crazy. I said, I hate the woman, but I just can't believe that she's eating babies. And so he kept at it. And then like 3 months later, I started looking and I found then, oh, my gosh, it was crazy. But then I found you. You were one of those first people that I found back then. So, and your audience is just awesome. I got to tell you, the quality of your audience is the caliber is high. I'm telling you, people are awake.
Yeah,
yes.
Thank you.
The thing I wanted to mention a couple of things about, what people have said. I read the Apocrypha. I read the books that are non-canonical. And in the book of Adam and Eve, there's a conversation between Adam and Eve after he gets thrown out of the garden, like begging God to forgive him and let him back in the garden. And God says he's not going to allow him back until 5,500 years later. So that comes to our time. This is our time now. This is why, we're going through this change. And the people that are talking about the fact that we're dealing with escalating like different dimensions, I think they're on the right track, because I think the church really wants to keep us at a very like cardinal thing, like we're just humans. But the truth is that we are really more supernatural than we are natural. And so the people on the show that are saying that are very smart about that. And I wanted to ask you if you would consider interviewing Marina Jacobi from the Harmonic Reactor, because she teaches this that is so incredible. She says that angels are talking to her and that they are telling her how we are ascending, and that the entire consciousness is ascending, and the people who don't ascend, they're going to kind of just get taken out of the way. And it's almost the same thing that they're talking with the 2012, when it all goes into one line and it doesn't move. And then also with the garden, 5,000 years later, in the beginning of the millennium. So the people who are talking about the heaven coming down to earth and the fact that we're feeling this kind of a shift and a change, it's like we are feeling it. And one of the things that is being taught by the Apocrypha, the guy Apocrypha 1970, he teaches this, and I'll end with this. He teaches this. There are 3 different sections in the story of God. There is God the Father, the Old Testament, Jesus, the New Testament, and then we have the remnant. And we are the remnant. And we are being picked to go back into the Garden of Eden. So what I would admonish you is that you have been put by God into this position to guide people back to the real God, the maker of heaven and earth. It's all about that. And the people who think it's about religion, no, it's not about that. It's about God made this plan and created this thing, and now we're at the end of it, and he's going before us. He's going before us, and everything is going to be really cool. And do follow that channel, Freedom Force Battalion. She is great. And that's all I have to say. Terrific show. I don't want to hog the time. I think you're doing a terrific job. So hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you so much. I will continue to do it. I've always been saying that. I mean, this is what I do for a living now. So there's no... This is it. So I don't know that God has placed me in a very different position that I never thought I would ever be in. Maybe I did. Maybe my higher self knew I was going to be here. I don't know. But
many of us are going through this. I tell you my personal story. After being married, for 10 years, my life, I'm splitting now. I'm in my 60s. I don't know what's next. So everybody's into this whole catapulting into a different thing, and God is cleaning our lives for us for wherever we're going. So Thomas, you're doing a great job. Check out the Harmonic Reactor. You're going to learn a lot of what you are doing and where it's going, because we need to get the information from all the sources, and everybody's talking the same song. I'm impressed with you. I love your show. You're so Americana. You're just like an Americana. You're like a real American, and I love you for that. I came from one of those shithole countries that the president said. And they are shitholes. Look, they are shitholes. I can attest to that. And I'm going to say something so personal.
Go for it. Go for it. Go.
Listen, I am an incest survivor from that shithole. That happened there. Okay? And when I came here and I found the American people, I found the most beautiful people I had ever come across. You understand? In those countries, people don't help each other for the sake of helping each other. They don't have that. When I came here and the people were just helping me just for the sake of helping me, that is a value that is Americana. And don't let anybody tell you that Americana doesn't mean more than the rest. The world is good because of us, because what we do. So you go and you keep doing it. I don't want to have the time. I know that people want to talk. So kudos to you guys. Keep going, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the call, too. Very nice of you. I appreciate the support and the words of advice. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, welcome to True Reporting. Who is this and where are you from?
Hi, this is Michael from San Francisco.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm good. My voice is going a little bit, so I'm talking in my Greg Vady persona today. So
I can hear you fine, man. You're good.
Great. I wanted to talk a little bit about dreams, because dreams are so important, especially in our path in life.
Okay.
In the Bible, Saint Joseph, was appeared to in a dream by an angel and told to take Mary and Jesus and flee. And, we have to remember that dreams are helping paint a story for us to sort of expose us to the truth before we experience it. And I want to share to you about a couple of dreams I've had and about Trump, and actually one I had about you specifically, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
So the dream about you, it's nothing. It's very, very great. I just had a dream that you got cued by the president, and it was so amazing and great, and you were so excited. And I hope I see that in your future.
Wow. I'm telling you, that gave me chills when you said that, because I think about that all the time. If I do get retweeted by the president or cued, trust me, that will go down in history on this channel, and it'll be
I want to say
mind blowing.
Sorry.
Go for it.
You were chosen for this, Thomas. And I think it's so great how God's using you to help people. And whenever I try to expose people to like all this kind of stuff, I try to share a lot of videos that you do. And I think it's great that someone so young and full of energy is out there. And it's not like, someone, and by the way, we need people of all ages out there advocating for Trump.
I agree.
But I think it's great that you're out there for people who are around your age and, and other ages to learn. And I think it's great. I want to talk specifically about dreams about Trump, because God's working through everybody and giving them dreams about Trump. First, I want to talk about a dream I had when I had probably about 3 years ago. I had a dream that I walked into a church. This is after Trump got elected.
Okay.
And I was very disillusioned by everything because I was a Democrat, and I was.
So you're part of the walk away?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
And I had a dream that I went to my church. That I went to a church.
Okay.
Where everyone was gathered around the altar praying for President Trump. And I got so angry. And again, there's that anger that's getting you to focus to the truth. And I had asked them, why are you praying for this man? And it's not that I was angry that they were praying for him, but that they were praying for him and that they believed in what he was doing. And they turned and looked at me and they said, we need to support President Trump throughout this whole endeavor. So in the dream, I had left that church and I went back to my own personal church. Now, at the church where everyone was praying for Trump around the altar, the Holy Spirit was present. And I don't know how I knew, I don't know why I knew, but the Holy Spirit was present. And when I went to my church, the Holy Spirit was not there. And ever since then, I had never gone back to my church. But also, too, that was reassuring for me to let me know that, Trump is there for a reason. And we don't have to be scared right now. Another dream that I want to talk about was, when I was a friar in the Franciscan friar, one of the brothers was bedridden, and as part of his ministry, he ministered to lay people that would come in. Well, he was telling me a story about one man he was ministering to that, on his way to go meet with him, he got approached by two people on the street in San Francisco and were told that Trump's going to be the greatest president ever. And this man was just so turned off by all this. And the reason he was so upset was because he was walking to go talk with the brother because he had a dream about Trump. In his dream, he saw Trump surrounded by thousands of angels. And God is waking people up. He is letting them know that he put Trump in there. And a lot of people are having cognitive dissonance right now because no one wants to believe that he's a good person.
Sure.
But, this is going to be the year of clear vision. People will know. And I have so much hope. I never used to have hope for the future. But, with all this stuff about World War III, I am not worried one bit.
It's almost, it's comforting because we know, right? It's it's like a hand of. I'll get into that after we hang up.
Yes.
But very, I do understand. I find that. So I'll ask you this, and then I'll let you go. So you've had a dream with the president in your dream, you talking with him, or just people were talking about the president?
People were talking about the president. I haven't had a dream where I've seen President Trump or anything like that. No, but just people talking about the president.
Okay.
And, like I said, people are slowly coming around and it's coming into the public consciousness, and eventually, once more of us know, everyone's going to know. Everyone will know.
Right. I understand, man. Michael, I thank you for the call. I'm going to take my last call here tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing your...
Good night, Thomas.
You too, man. Good night. Thank you. God bless you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
So, guys, what I'm thinking is like, these dreams that I'm having are really significant. And when I wake up from them, I feel really refreshed. I don't feel refreshed usually when I wake up because I'm just going through a lot. But when I have these dreams, which are they're spaced. They're spaced. I should have written down when that was. But it's like very, very, very vivid. Like I feel him. I could feel he was taller. He's like 6'3". I'm 6 foot. He's just like, I don't know. It was like fatherly or something. It was weird. And I know he's not my dad. I'm not saying anything of that. Not saying anything like that. All I'm saying is that a lot of comfort came from that. I don't know why, but it was extremely vivid. And what he was saying, I was taking it all in. And just when I woke from the dream, I was just like, that was extremely significant, and I felt good. So I don't know what this is, guys. I don't know. I believe that the president knows about this channel. I believe Q knows about this channel. Maybe it's just a matter of time before, that we get retweeted or we get queued or something. And that would be extremely significant. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, okay? Let's take the last call tonight. Hey, welcome to True Reporting. Thank you for being patient and hanging on. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Brian from Ohio.
Hey, Brian. How are you?
Not too bad. How about you?
I'm good, man. I'm doing good tonight.
I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. And Joyce, your caller, Joyce, very smart lady. I heard her mention the Rife machine.
Yes.
That would be Dr. Raymond Rife. Very smart. Mm-hmm. Do you know what a ferrocell is?
No, I've never heard that term.
Oh, my goodness. Oliver Heaviside, James Clerk Maxwell, Faraday, Nikola Tesla, Charles Proteus Simons told us these are the men that literally gave us 100% of the current electric grid. Okay? 100%. And they told us that gravity is nothing more than a electric byproduct, just as ice and steam are an attribute to water. I want you to... All right. A ferrocell is two thin pieces of glass with ferrofluid in between. And then they put LED lights that surround it. And then they put a magnet underneath of it. What happens is the magnetic field is propagated through the LED lights. If you go to Google right now and type in ferrocell, and then go to images, and look at the true geometric shape of a magnet, it is incredible. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm wondering why Ferrocell. Click on images. Bring it up for all of your viewers too. They all need to see this. Their children need to see this and wonder, why isn't this in every science class? Why are they still using...
what the hell is this?
Wow. Why are they still using why are they still using iron shavings with a magnet underneath a piece of paper to quote unquote mimic a magnetic field? Why aren't they doing that? That is not what you're seeing right there. What your viewers are seeing, that is not CGI. You can make this at home. You can put any magnet up underneath of it. If you scroll down a little bit, you will see a side view of a magnet. It's got what's going on. What you're looking at is magnets don't have poles. What they're doing is they're creating a geometric shape, and that shape is a torus. Okay? If you look top down into a magnet underneath that ferrocell, what you're seeing is it looks like a drain. All of that energy, it's like the drain in your shower. It's all going right towards the center of that magnet, quote unquote black hole. Okay, so if you flip that magnet over, it's going to be the same thing on both sides. If you flip it over from side view, you can see both of those vortices, both of those vortexes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you scroll down a little bit more, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. What I'm getting at is A black hole is nothing more than dielectric acceleration. What's going on is the dielectric is overthrowing magnetism's ability to hold objects in the physical universe. Okay, so if you look at the actual geometric shape of a magnet, it's a torus from a side view. At the center of that torus is a hyperboloid, which is essentially just think of a fireman hose, how it tapers towards the center.
Mm-hmm.
Or think of a fireman hose, how it tapers towards the tip, and you have an immense amount of pressure right at that tip. So when you look at a galaxy and you see plasma jets on top and below right in the center, that's the hourglass. That's the hyperboloid figure that I'm talking about. So what's going on in that magnet is perfectly mimicking galaxies. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can go even smaller than that, from the macro to the micro. An atom, ATOM, the exact same thing. Atoms are not 99.9% empty space. They're 99.9% magnetism.
Right.
A moving magnetic field creates a charge, the electric currents in your body, the Raymond-Rife machine. That's why that works.
That's
exactly
crazy
why that
to
works.
look at that, dude.
Now let's dig a little bit deeper here. Linda Moulton Howe has a piece of metal that was sent to her in 1996. She's a UFO researcher.
Okay.
She had a piece of metal sent to her in 1996 from a soldier's grandson. The grandfather had passed away. He had passed down the story to his grandson that in the 1940s he was involved in the cleanup of a craft. And the bottom of this craft glowed for 3 hours after it crashed. He broke a couple pieces off. He put it in his pocket. Okay, and he gave it to his son when he passed. His son sent pieces to Art Bell. You have to know who Art Bell
I know who
is,
that
I'm
is,
sure.
Yes. Yes.
He gave some pieces
Give me
to
a little
Linda
bit of
Moulton
credit
Howe.
there.
Yeah. He gave some pieces to Linda Moulton Howe. She had them analyzed. They're made up of micron layers of magnesium, bismuth, and zinc, all diamagnetic elements, which means hates magnetism. Their ion levels were 60% higher than they should be. Ion, plasma. You get where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
And upon further analysis, it was discovered that they were subjected to terahertz frequencies approaching the speed of light. She doesn't know what that means, but I have an experiment that I can show you where a man using a homemade ham radio in which the receiver was drawing in way too much high frequency for the antenna to handle, and the stainless steel rods bypassed the liquid state of metal and instantly turned to plasma because of the high frequency waves. Have you ever seen, you remember those old school science balls that you used to play with as a kid? You go to the science fair and you touch your finger to it and the tendrils follow your finger.
Yeah.
If you rotate one of those at 4,000 RPMs, and I can show you this experiment as well, if you rotate that plasma ball at 4,000 RPMs, those tendrils are no longer free floating. They take order. They create a north pole. YouTube spinning plasma ball experiment.
I can't do it on. I will off the stream because
I got you.
It'll flag me.
But if you watch the video, they put it on a motor and they spin that blower motor up to 4,000 RPMs. Those tendrils are no longer free floating. They take order. It creates a north pole, a south pole, tropics, and an equator. Okay. They put tinfoil on top of it, like a tinfoil hat.
Mm-hmm.
The tendrils line themselves up to the top of that. They're trying to draw energy from it they're trying to draw energy from it, and the tinfoil glows. Northern lights.
Okay.
If you perform that exact same experiment, but instead of just basic neon gas powering that plasma ball, the damn thing was creating a magnetic field inside of it. If you do the exact same experiment, but using, instead of neon gas, just basic neon gases, you use magnesium, bismuth, and zinc in a plasma state, you're not going to get a magnetic field. You're going to get a diamagnetic field.
Bro.
Which means it's going to push you.
I'm listening. This is so like crazy to hear. This is the last call. I'm glad. I'm glad we're ending on this because this is kind of blowing my mind. Are you on Twitter?
I am not, but we honestly,
get on there.
I have a lot of information. You have reach. We need to get together. Okay, because
I know,
mainstream
that's how you do it. You
science
do it through
is
Twitter.
lying to us.
Mm-hmm.
Mainstream science. I don't have a Twitter. You don't have an email or anything?
20 seconds. Huh? I do have an email, but it's I think Twitter's better. It's quicker.
Okay.
It takes 30 seconds, bro.
To sign one up?
Yeah, dude. It's like 30 seconds.
Okay. Now, if
I do
you
have
look at that
an email. The email is TRUreporting. I'll tell you. Yeah.
Okay. Now, with this ferrocell, there's a man who made a pyramid magnet, and put it underneath that ferrocell, and it tapers. The flux, the magnetic flux at the tip of that pyramid magnet is so immensely high. Now think Giza. Why is Giza creating an electromagnetic field inside of it?
Right.
Why is it generating heat inside of it? Is there massive magnets running up encased inside those stones going all the way up to the top? Is that why we're not allowed to go in and research anymore? Because we're bringing in more than just our eyeballs and empty theories. We're bringing in technology today to figure this stuff out. Now let's go a little bit deeper. If you study this ferrocell long enough, and if you get a big enough magnet and you study underneath of it for long enough time underneath this ferrocell, your eyes will hurt. Your eyes will literally physically hurt because of the small trace amount of cryptochromes in your eyes. Cryptochromes is what birds use to navigate. Now they don't see magnetism. That's just crazy. That's nonsense.
Right. Yeah.
What they see is the phase shift. When they're flying north, they see red because the way the light interferes with the magnetic field. They see red shift when they fly north. When they fly south, they see blue shift.
I didn't know any of that.
So the fact, yes.
That's so interesting.
And that's proven. It's proven inside of the ferrocell. If you study under these things long enough, you can see the shift. You can see the red and the blue shift. Okay? So what I'm getting at is humans have cryptochromes in our eyes, small trace amounts, nowhere near the amount that birds have. And this can be proven. Just buy a large enough magnet, study underneath of it for a while, and your eyes will hurt because of the small trace amount of cryptochromes in your eyes. Now here is the reason why these pyramids built perfectly on magnetic field lines is because thousands and thousands of years ago, when we were migratory creatures, did we have larger amounts of cryptochromes in our eyes?
Okay.
And is that why these pyramids are built so perfectly on magnetic field lines? We devolved over time.
No, of course we've devolved. We've gotten away from this.
Yes. We still have cryptochromes in our eyes.
It's purposely, bro. This isn't... I don't think we meant to. I think we were forced to.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the bottom line. The reason why this whole dark matter and all this other bullcrap that mainstream science is forcing down our throats is because magnetism isn't just going to dismantle big pharma, hence the Raymond Rice machine. Mm-hmm. It's also going to disrupt the fossil fuel industry. Yes. Because of quote-unquote anti-gravity.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because the minute that we can make these crafts in our garage from the ground up like a hot rod, we're free.
Yes.
From under their thumb. We don't have to come back if we don't want to.
Right.
Or, I know it sounds crazy, but damn it, 100 years ago, we couldn't just take a private jet across the country. Now we can. Okay?
Right.
So the minute we can build these crafts from the ground up, we can fly to other planets in an instant, previously untouched by humans. We fly in, we see water, we fly in a little bit closer, we see trees, you can take off your damn helmet. And then what do? What would be littered all over this planet if there was no humans? Gold, diamonds, minerals.
Yeah.
You load it up in the ship, you bring it back here, you sell it for garbage green pieces of paper. You trade that garbage green piece of paper for supplies, for food, for water.
Correct.
You bring people back to that planet, you build little villages. Who would these globalists loan money out to at high interest rate then? nobody would need to borrow.
No.
They're keeping us grounded on purpose. This whole dark matter, antimatter, and that's all. It's nonsense. It's stupidity.
I'm gonna ask you this real quick. Be quick with it, okay? Because I gotta round the show off. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute. Do you think that there are colonizations on other planets?
I think there is. I think that they've had this technology since Nikola Tesla. They've known. They purposely screw with Maxwell's equations way back then.
Yeah.
They purposely did that crap. And these men responsible for 100% of the current electric grid told us that gravity is nothing more than incoherent dielectric acceleration. It's an attribute to magnetism, to electricity. They're both one and the same. You cannot have electricity without magnetism. You can't have magnetism without electricity. They go together like lamb and tuna fish. That's just how it goes.
All right, my man. Let me let you go. Hey, my email. You want to write it down?
Yes, I do. Let me get a pen and a paper. I have days and days and
absolutely.
days.
Meanwhile, let me ring out some super chats. Kevin Sacrifice All says, real men love Jesus. True Trump 2020. Great show. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin, man. Thank you so much for your 2 super chats tonight. Greatly appreciate it. Linda Chastain, thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it, Linda. Very kind of you. Stacks XX, thank you so much for that super chat, big dude. I appreciate it. I know there was another one. Super Max 1234. Thank you, Thomas, for all your hard work and great guests. Where we go, one we go, all worldwide. This is a worldwide awakening. Thank you so much, Super Max 1234. I greatly appreciate it. And I believe that was it for now. Thank you so much. All right, my man. It is True Reporting, TRU Reporting 1985 at Gmail.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome, my man.
Your viewers should be looking a lot more into Charles Porteous assignments and Nikola Tesla and what they were able to do. If they're wrong about gravity, then how are they able to generate what they did? They're responsible for 100% of our current electric grid.
I get it.
But all that science was swept underneath the rug. Try to go out in your garage and build a car, not knowing how the hell they run, or they weren't even invented yet.
Right.
So they knew what they were talking about.
I love it, man. I love it. I got to let you go,
later,
dude.
But
yeah, we will. I got to let you go because we're out of time, okay?
Thanks for everything that you're doing.
All right, man. Thank you. Keep in touch, okay? Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, my friends. Did you enjoy that? What a hell of a show, right? What a great show. If we're going to end with a prayer, let's go ahead and do that because we need to. Just get your mind set. I'll give you a few seconds, and then I'll lead us in prayer before we end the show. Take a breath. Breathe out. Heavenly Father, please watch over each and every one of us. We all know that we are your children and that we are here to carry light, love, and respect for one another. Heavenly Father, please watch over our president. Please watch over our military. Please watch over this administration. Guide us. Give us support. Give us love. Give us strength. God, please do these things for us as we bow our heads to you. We pray to you. We love you. We are one with you, and we will always respect you. Thank you for all you have given us, Lord. We all know that we are in an incredible time to be alive. We are witnessing this. We respect this. We embrace this, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Keep us safe. Keep us prosperous, Lord. And always know that we are in forever grateful. We are forever grateful for you. And in your name, in your loving name, amen. So, my friends, I'm glad that you could spend tonight with me. This is 3 days a week, guys. We may even do it more. It depends. I have to speak with Red Pill about that because I don't want to bump into his show. Brenda Verzani, thank you so much for that super chat. Again, guys, if you want to, the camera does look better. The camera does look better. I'm looking better every day. I just want you guys to know if you do want to super chat, you can do that right now. I have a PayPal, Patreon, we have a PO box, and True Reporting merch. All of those links are in the description. They are in the chat, and in the description of every video that I post. So guys, just understand that we are all in this together. Where we go, one we go all. That saying was created for a reason, and I truly stand by it, and I stand by you. This platform is your platform. Always know that. Tomorrow, a new podcast will drop. And also the rally. Remember the rally tomorrow. This is the place to be. It's WrestleMania in here. There's no censor. We go off. We go crazy when there's a rally, okay? Make sure you come by tomorrow, 7 p.m., okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ohio Rally will be streamed on this channel. Mario Principe, thank you. Love you, Thomas. I love you too, Marie. Thank you so much. And guys, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful night. And just know that God loves you. And I appreciate every one of the mods, everyone who donated, everyone who left a like. Leave a like right now. And guys, I will talk to you very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.